Hello. Oh, let's see. Which camera are we? Where are we? Right there. Nope, right there. Thank you. With the red? With there, number one. Hi, everybody. I want to welcome you to a new show, but it's an old show. It's revisited. It's called Cause for Paws. For those who don't remember it, get out your old tapes and check them out, because I used to have a show on cable, Cause for Paws, and I took a hiatus for about 8 or 9 years, and we are now back. We are back with a new spin on it, so to speak. It's Cause for Paws for Claw, right? Claw. It's Claw. And today we have with us two special guests. And the reason we have the two special guests, and we are a little bit informal today, is because this is the kickoff for this series, and I want you to know that it's going to be a spectacular show. It's going to be a spectacular series. We're going to have a lot of good things for you, similar to Cause for Paws, but with a little bit more in-depth in some areas. So today, I would like to introduce you to my two special guests. First of all, we have Karen Garrettson, and she is the Vice President of CLAW. And then we have Tara Kelly Baker. She is the President of CLAW. And they have been with CLAW since its inception. So I wanted to introduce you to them, and I want to talk. We're going to talk a little bit. It's going to be a very informal jam session, maybe a little singing, dancing. You never know what we're going to do, as you know from our past shows. But right now, what I want to do, oh, wait a minute. We have our mascot, Abigail. There's Abigail. This is my little baby, Abigail. She is my doggie. She's about 8, 9 years old, and see how good she is. She's my sweetheart. You can't see her head, but she's cute. She's cute. Anyway.
She's shy.
She's shy. She's resting. She's had a really tough time smelling the whole studio out. And hopefully we're going to have a lot of exciting shows coming up with other animals. All right, first of all, just so that you know, I am a member of CLAW, and I've been a member of CLAW since, well, probably for a few months. But Tara and Karen, you have been a member of CLAW since its inception, which was when?
About 10 months ago, a little bit more than that. We'll be hitting our year in August, so.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but we didn't start off as CLAW, so we just started off as just a bunch of group citizens.
For the shelter. I remember hearing about you, sort of like, because people who know me know I'm very pro-animal. More than people. That's why I'm surprised I'm even sitting here with you. I'd rather be laying with my dog. But anyway, yeah, I know. But I got involved because I heard about the shelter, and I knew how important it was. I knew it was very important for Bowie. And I just wanted to just sort of like go over a little bit about what CLAW is. First of all, what does CLAW, I know what it stands for. So people, I'm not this stupid, okay? I do know a little bit. But what does CLAW stand for?
Well, after some interesting votes, we had some great names. We decided on Bowie CLAW stands for the Citizens for Local Animal Welfare.
And that's really great. I'm just very excited about it. It's really, I think it's going to be really good, because I know we will eventually get a shelter. So tell me a little bit about it. Is it a nonprofit yet?
Not yet. We're working at it. We sent in our application, and golly, I want to say about 2 months ago. We got some questions back, and of course, you know, need to send more checks. So,
yeah.
But
more money.
But we're hoping. You know, we really thought we had it about a week ago. So it's in a matter of days, maybe a week or two.
I go to the post office every day now to check to see if there's anything in there. I mean, we really do think it's a matter of days.
Yeah. So it's really great. And I know that, I'm not sure, so correct me if I'm wrong, for people with the kids, the school kids that need community hours, I think that CLAW is going to be on that list, correct?
Definitely going to try to be on that list.
Yeah, so
right now we have some students who are volunteering that time, but it's not official. We have to do a lot of paperwork, so we want to make that a much easier process for students, because we know we'll have a lot of students who are interested in volunteering. We already have a lot.
Well, I know my granddaughter, she comes in, she helps, and I think that's great. I think it's going to be a great opportunity. I especially think it's wonderful for kids to be involved with animals and learn how to care and treat animals.
Absolutely.
I think it's very, very important. I think that a child that doesn't grow up dealing or handling or loving an animal and accepting love from an animal misses so much. And I just would like to see, I'd like to see every household in Bowie have one, a pet.
Well, we hopefully are going to, you know, at some point, we are, like, again, we've only been doing this for 10 months, but we have a lot that we still want to do. And one of them is going into the school and trying to educate the children. And I mean, that's where it starts. That's where we need to start. I mean, a lot of older people, you know, they're set in their ways and things are different,
Yeah.
much, much different than they were years ago.
Yeah.
So we really want to try to encourage the children the proper way and the right way to treat pets.
Yeah, and I agree. So that brings me to the next area, and that's the objectives. The objectives of CLAW. Oh, she's moved. Okay, she's alive. Okay, she's still there. But the objectives of the organization, of CLAW, Bowie CLAW. What are the objectives? What are we doing?
Well, the primary objective, the reason why we all got together, was to form a shelter. So with that effort in mind, we have other objectives, but this one's the primary. We've been able to secure a generous donation of about $100,000 so that we can raise it. We have been approaching the city for a piece of land. And also we want the shelter to be city-run, municipally run, not a strictly volunteer. We want it to be a group effort between CLAW and Bowie citizens and the city. But we also have other objectives like the welfare of animals. We have a couple of different committees who's been reaching out to residents who are in need economically. We have other humane education projects that we're working towards. And so I think that as we grow, and we are growing, that our objectives will also grow. But again, the primary mission right now is to get the shelter up and running.
Yeah, because I know right now the Bowie Animal Control picks up, because I'm on the pet alert. And I know that's one of the things that CLAW really encourages everybody to, and if I can, I don't know where we are still on this #1 camera? Please, anybody out there, sign up for the pet alert for Bowie. You really do, because if you can sign up either email or text message, and you can find out if an animal's been picked up. It could be your neighbor's pet. It could be yours. If you are on there and if you find an animal, you can at least call the city and have them come out and help you. But if you're on the pet alert and you've lost your pet, you can tell when it's been picked up. You can tell where it's at, and that will lead into a whole nother conversation. But for anybody out there, you really need to go on, sign up. You can sign up for the City of Bowie's weather alert, traffic alert, and now the pet alert is available. And I really encourage everybody to do that. Pet alert, pet alert, pet alert, pet alert. So
we'll second and third that.
Yeah, so. Absolutely, because the animal shelter does do that, and I get the text message a lot of times, pet pickup, pet pickup,
yeah.
And I look at it and I get sad. But every so often, interestingly enough, I find one where this one was microchipped, and they found the owner.
Right. Yep.
And that leads us to another area, but you know.
Well, it's also important if we can get more people to register with the Pet Alert, is it shows the City of Bowie that the citizens care about their animals.
Yeah.
And that also endorses the shelter. So there are so many reasons why signing up for the Bowie Pet Alert, for your own personal protection of your pet, for your friends and your neighbors, general welfare of animals, and to support the shelter.
Well, you know, we can all say, oh, my pet will never get out. I mean, I was one to say that all the time. My pet would never get out. And it happened.
Yeah.
It happened to me one time, and it really scared me. I mean, it was only for 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes, I mean,